Hi Cancer, welcome to Peace of Mind Tarot. I'm going to do a general reading for you. We're going to take a quick look at your recent past, your present, and your near future, and then I'll clarify where it's needed. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer, please? Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer, please? Okay, one more time. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer, please? Okay, Cancer, for your recent past, you have the 5 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel a lot of you had been in a situation that you had to defend yourself a lot in this, I feel. With the 10 of Pentacles here, I do feel that this was a marriage for a lot of you. I feel a lot of you felt stuck here with the 5 of Pentacles. You know, I'm kind of getting that with the 5 of Pentacles, because that's about being stuck and not really seeing a way out. I feel a lot of you were in a marriage that wasn't necessarily so awful. What I'm getting is I feel a lot of you were unhappy, but I feel that the 5 of Pentacles, what made you feel trapped is I feel that a lot of you felt guilty. Because I feel that some of you may have felt that you don't know why you're not happy. I feel that the person you were with wasn't bad or bad to you. I give it the Knight of Wands here. I feel that you sort of kept this to yourself. You tried to ignore this. I feel you tried to kind of work on this by yourself, I feel. I don't feel that a lot of you shared this with the person you were with. I feel because you didn't want to hurt them. That I feel when they question you, I feel that's what the Nine of Wands is saying, is that you were saying that, you know, it's not true, I'm happy, you know, I want to be with you. I feel for whatever reason you were unhappy, you didn't want to share it, or you didn't want to at this time. In your present, you have the Knight of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Tower. I feel there's someone who's very determined to achieve something. I feel like it's just a deeper understanding with the King of Cups here. I feel there's someone who's very confused. Whether this is you or your partner or your ex-partner, if you are separated, I feel someone is confused because I feel they don't have a specific reason why they're not happy in this relationship anymore. I feel it kind of made someone defensive. This could have been you or your partner. I feel that the reason they kind of closed off to you is I feel because they really couldn't tell you why they felt this way, because they didn't really know. There wasn't a specific cause. You know, I feel they were trying to figure that out themselves. And I feel someone's really struggling with this internally. With the Tower here, though, I do feel that an ending did happen. This could have been a divorce, a separation. But I feel someone's not trying to work on how they're feeling with their partner. I feel this is something they're trying to understand by themselves. Because I feel like they feel that if they share this with you or tell you too much, it's just going to make the situation more confusing, because if they don't know why they're feeling the way they are, I feel they feel that no one else is going to understand. If this is how they're feeling inside and they can't make sense of their own emotions, they don't want someone else telling them why they feel the way they do. They want to make sense of this on their own. But I do feel that maybe this did cause a separation or a temporary separation, because someone really has some soul searching that they need to do because they're confused. In the near future, you have the Star, the Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel that one of you is really just wishing for things to be the way they used to. I feel like you are both in love with each other, but I feel that in this relationship there's a lot of distance between you emotionally. Maybe even now that you're separated, that I feel both of you don't really understand why you kind of grew apart. Could have just been busy lives, having kids. It's just maybe there just wasn't a lot of time for you guys to spend together, and it just really caused this disconnect between the two of you. With the Ace of Cups here, I do feel that someone's still willing. Like, I don't feel that either of you are completely closed off to the idea of working on this, nurturing this. You have the Seven of Pentacles as well. I feel both of you still have hope. Even if you are separated or even got a divorce, I feel that you're both kind of wishing for the same thing I'm getting. To just, well, first of all, for it to make sense, to get, clarity. Like, I feel someone's getting therapy. Whoever this was that was confused, I feel they are seeking answers. I do feel someone's going to some kind of marriage counseling, because I don't feel that if someone left you, if you got a divorce, it's not because they don't love you or they're having an affair or anything like that. I do feel that they are unhappy, but they don't know the root cause. And whether it's I feel that it could be one thing that they just can't figure out, or it could just be the way their whole life turned out. I feel someone's struggling with, it could be depression. I mean, it sounds like it could be something like that, but they're just not understanding it. But I do feel someone's seeking help during this time that you guys are separated. But I feel someone's just trying to, what I'm getting from the Seven of Pentacles, I feel someone is trying to nurture themselves kind of back to a happy place, is what I'm getting. Someone's trying to take care of themselves, is what I'm kind of getting with the Seven of Pentacles here. Because I feel someone's very confused about their emotions and their feelings. It's like they even have a disconnect from themselves. But I feel that because they have this disconnect and they feel a little lost, they don't feel connected to anybody else, even their husband or their wife, because they feel lost. For whatever reason, whatever caused this, maybe this is just developed over years, and their life is maybe just, they feel, sometimes we just feel like we didn't achieve enough. Maybe someone's just feeling, I'm getting someone feels a little bit like a failure. Maybe someone had lost their job or their career didn't turn out very well, and someone could be having a midlife crisis. Someone's just struggling with something that's really internal. So Spirit, what is the Five of Pentacles? Of course, I'm just going to leave it. Spirit, what is the Five of Pentacles for Cancer's recent past, please? Spirit, what is the Five of Pentacles for Cancer's recent past, please? You have the Page of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Five of Swords. So I feel whoever's dealing with someone who kind of has shut down and really withdrawn, I feel someone is losing trust in this person. They're feeling like this person is deceiving them or lying to them, because this person's confused and they're not sharing a lot. And they're confused, it's making their partner confused, because they don't have a lot to go on. They don't have a lot of information, so they can't really understand. I feel someone's trying to really be supportive and be compassionate. I feel here with the King of Wands, someone's trying to be supportive, but at the same time they're feeling really shut out. Like, I just feel like this card's showing like someone just locked someone out of their life and won't let them in. They won't share anything. I feel with the Page of Wands, I feel that you haven't lost hope. Neither of you have lost hope in each other. I feel you guys are both struggling with this. This is hurting. I feel you and the person you're with, or the person you're separated from, this is really hurting both of you. I feel you're trying to hold on to trusting them, because I feel it's starting to really cause somebody to feel like the other one is hiding something. but it's just that they can't really explain it because of their own confusion about this. I feel because they're struggling with this on their own, and they kind of want to go through this on their own right now. And I feel that they're asking you to just believe in them with the Page of Wands, to just have confidence in them. I feel that in needing space and time, I feel that it's really scaring you or your partner, if this is you telling them you just feel lost and you're unhappy and you don't know why. I feel that as much as someone shares is just that it's not you, it's not, this has to do with me, but that's hard to believe when you have a partner that just pulls away. So I feel it's kind of scaring someone, and they're losing confidence in their partner, and maybe that's who's becoming defensive. I feel it is making someone feel defensive, like they need to start protecting themselves. They're starting to feel like this. The look on her face is just like, she doesn't really trust, like someone's being a little suspicious, and male or female, I just feel it's making someone sort of get a little angry. I kind of feel, because if this is a marriage, I feel someone's upset that they won't open up, but they don't have a lot to say right now. There's just a lot of confusion going on in their head. So Spirit, what is the Ten of Pentacles for Cancer's recent past? Spirit, what is the Ten of Pentacles for Cancer's recent past, please? You have the King of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Wow. So I feel this has caused problems in a marriage or a relationship, because someone's offering so little with the Page of Pentacles here. I feel you're both feeling the same. I feel you're both kind of feeling defensive right now, and starting to get a little angry, because I feel one of you I feel like you're in a way threatening each other. Like if you don't allow me this space and let me just try to figure things out, even when you were together, just have the time to not have to explain. I feel that's when someone was like, look, we're going to need to separate. And then I feel like the other partner, because I really feel you guys are both always on the same page. I feel the other partner said the same thing. Well, if you don't open up to me and help me understand, then yes, we do need to separate. I feel like it kind of goes back and forth. I feel it's not what you want, either of you, but I feel because someone's struggling so much, one of you is really struggling with just their overall happiness. Someone lost their happiness somehow, is what I'm really getting. And I feel because someone will give so little explanation, someone feels that, well, you know what, we're just going to end up getting a divorce or separating. And because someone will give so little space, it's the same. So it's kind of a sad situation. It's just a really, it's almost like the communication can't happen because of where someone's head's at. Is they can't really explain it to you right now. And I know that's hard to believe if someone says, look, I just don't know why I'm feeling this way. I can't give you an answer. It's almost like it's not good enough, It's not being accepted. So Spirit, what is the Knight of Swords for Cancer's present, please? You have the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. So someone is very determined to save this marriage. Because I do feel someone left with the Eight of Cups here. Someone left because there was such a lack of give and take. There was such a lack of communication. But I do feel that you guys did get separated here, because there is a Tower here in your present. So someone walked away. I feel because they feel they were being deceived. It wasn't working. The lack of communication and understanding of each other, where the other one's coming from, was really caused some people to feel shut out and neglected, and it made someone walk away. But someone's determined, or both of you are determined, to maybe somehow fix this. But I feel that one of you feel the other one doesn't care, because what they're doing right now is really focusing on themselves, because they have to fix themselves. They have to find why they're so unhappy now. I am kind of getting a couple things. I do feel someone's kind of going through a midlife crisis. I feel some of you watching, could be the person or could be with someone who is really unhappy where they work, and they put up with it, but it's just finally taken its toll. And I feel it's basically like, you know, when you go to a job you hate and every day you feel like you just lose a little piece of yourself. It's if you're treated like trash and you lose a little bit more of your dignity every day, a little piece of your soul just feels like you leave it. It over time, that really affects someone's mental state and their emotional state. I feel some of you are with someone, or it could be you, who your job has really affected your happiness. And it's affecting your marriage, your relationship, your friendships. And it's just really made you lose your joy in life. And it's caused endings. I feel, you know, separations, but I feel it could also be friendships, like, because I feel someone withdrew so much they didn't have joy anymore. They didn't enjoy being around their friends, even doing stuff with their partner, celebrating the holidays. Someone just started to not enjoy anything anymore. And I do feel a lot of it is rooted because their day-to-day life, and a lot of it's with the just miserable at work, or they lost a career they really loved. And that's, I feel, that midlife crisis, like they have, like, what do I do now? I'm older, how do I start over? And the stress of that is just caused someone to really fall into a depression. So Spirit, what is the Tower for Cancer's present, please? Spirit, what is the Tower for Cancer's present, please? You have the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Three of Swords. So this ending really, really broke someone's heart. I am getting someone filed for a divorce, or someone really said that this separation is permanent. Someone, I feel, kind of gave up on trying to make it work. Because someone withdrew, and I feel you're separated, and they're just focused on themselves, and it made the other person feel like you're not even trying, you're not even caring about me, you're not focused on our relationship, but they're actually really just working really hard on themselves. Or you are, and your partner thinks you don't love them anymore, but you're really going through something really hard. And I do feel that this caused for someone to not even willing to work on it anymore. And I feel, because this is clarifying the Tower, I feel like it's an end to that offer of willing to show the love and willing to try. And with the Ace of Wands here, I feel someone's really motivated to really get the point across that they're done. I feel because I'm really getting the energy that someone's angry. And they just want to say, you know what, I just want to move on. I just want to leave this in my past. I want to leave this person in my past. I feel someone thinks someone's being selfish and they don't care. And this really broke someone's heart. And they're not willing to accept anything anymore, even in the future. I feel someone's really focused on really getting completely disconnected from this person. Not because you don't love your partner, they don't love you. It's just because whoever's pulled back and kind of stopped calling, checking on someone, stopped really putting effort into the relationship. They're putting all of their focus and energy and time on themselves. But it feels like they don't care to their partner, but it's not the case. So Spirit, what is the Star for Cancer's for Cancer's near future, please? Spirit, what is the Star for Cancer's near future, please? So the Queen of Wands jumped out in reverse. Then you have the Seven of Cups and the Empress. I feel whoever is the person who withdraws that's working on themselves is wishing and praying that the Queen of Wands would just understand. But with it in reverse, I feel someone is very sad that they lost that compassion and support. Someone completely just stopped expressing, and someone's wishing, because they see you as the Empress, or you see your person as the Empress. They don't want to lose you. Whoever's working on themselves does not want to lose the other person, male or female. They just see you as someone amazing, and they are in love with you. I feel with the Seven of Cups here, I feel they're wishing, like I said, for you to understand, for you to be compassionate. I feel to not think that this is about other people, that this is about other options. This is what they want you to know. It's not this that they're wishing for. It's you. They don't want anything else. This is, and I feel with the Queen of Wands here, I feel that that's why it's not about this. They're wishing for you to see and show that compassion that you were before you gave up, or you're wishing this of your partner before they kind of gave up on you. So someone's wishing for you to understand. They can't explain it to you, and I know a lot of you would maybe feel like, well, if they want me to understand, why don't they explain it? I feel that they would if they could, but they still need time to get it clear in their own mind for them to really express it. I do feel this is a real genuine struggle. This isn't an excuse for some alone time, some free time, some separation. Someone's really struggling. And it's sad when people can't communicate things so you can understand, so you don't have to feel lost. Or your partner, maybe you just can't really tell them right now. And I feel someone just doesn't want to have to explain it right now because they're hurting a lot. And I do feel for some of you, someone's really struggling with depression, caused by prolonged periods of stress. I feel something's kind of taken a toll. Maybe you guys have been struggling financially for so long and it's just made them feel like a failure. I feel someone feels like a failure, or they failed you, or you feel like you failed your partner. They put a lot of pressure on themselves to be able to take good care of their family, their partner, and just be at a certain level of success. And I feel because someone's getting older, which is why I keep feeling that someone's going through a midlife crisis, is that if someone did go through a very stressful time, like the loss of a job or lost a home or something, you guys were struggling and it just kept getting worse, I feel it kind of pushed someone into this sort of midlife crisis state of mind, like, how do I start over? How do I get out of this hole? Someone kind of started to feel like it was kind of hopeless, like they didn't know what to do anymore, so they just completely withdrew into themselves. It was like a way to protect themselves because they were feeling so overwhelmed with stress. You or your partner. So Spirit, what is the Ace of Cups for Cancer's near future? Spirit, what is the Ace of Cups for Cancer's near future, please? You have the Two of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Hangman. So this is clarifying the Ace of Cups, which is what you wanted or your partner wants, is that expression of love, is like that explanation. Do you love me? Do you want this marriage? Do you want, what do you want? And I feel someone still couldn't say. Someone, maybe they don't even know. Who knows if when they come out on the other side of this self-discovery, or they start to understand if it is a midlife crisis, maybe they won't want to be married. But I feel that someone doesn't want to wait around. Someone doesn't feel like they should wait. And with the Hierophant here, this is about being on a path that you feel you need to go on, a journey you need to go on. And I feel a lot of you are not willing to wait for this person to find themselves. I do feel like this is like a struggle for their identity, which doesn't that sound like a midlife crisis? Like they're trying to find their place in the world. They're trying to find their footing again. Someone had something happen, like a loss, like I said, loss of a job, or they just became very, I do think it's because of stress and struggling. Someone was very hard on themselves, and they really lost a lot of self-esteem. Their self-worth is really low. And yes, someone is struggling internally with this, and it is hard, but I feel someone was supported for a very long time, you or your partner, but I feel like someone is done waiting, because I feel like a lot of you feel that, we're married, we're partners, or just in a relationship, we're supposed to be there for each other. And if when we're struggling, you know, it is hard because you want them to be there for you. But if your partner shuts you, closes you off, and just puts these walls up and withdraws, and you separate, it does feel like there's no real connection there. You feel very disconnected from each other. And I feel, you know, everybody is absolutely entitled. If you don't want to wait, of course, if that's what you feel, I feel you've put a lot of thought into this, because with the Hierophant here, this isn't something you took lightly. You stuck around, or your partner stuck around. And I feel and all you wanted was the communication from their heart. You wanted them to talk from their heart to you. And you just wanted to know, look, am I what you want? Is this marriage what you want? Is this relationship what you want? Is this life we have together what you want? And I feel you waited, and I feel that because the Hangman is still here, they still didn't do anything. They just said, I just need more time. And you're like, you know what? I've given you enough time. And you went on your own, you went on your way. This was hard for you. I feel this is about getting out of your comfort zone. I feel a lot of you felt this was what you needed to do. I feel you did this from a place of love, that you wish them well. Like, look, you know what? If this is what you need to do, go find yourself. But I'm not going to waste my life. I feel like this was separation. I feel was for a long time. Like, I'm really getting that you guys separated. Maybe, I don't, you know, I feel with the Tower here, I feel when you ended this, I do feel someone was saying, you know, look, we just need to get a divorce. But I do feel it was like you were taking your time, but I feel you were just kind of giving them an ultimatum, like, look, or they were to you, something needs to change here. We're partners. We need to support each other. We're supposed to work together through the hard times, not shut each other out. And I feel that was the biggest problem, was because they didn't. That's why someone stopped being compassionate and empathetic, because it was hurting the other person, and they thought that was very selfish, because you're supposed to be there for each other. And how can you be there for someone that shuts you out? And that I feel that this went on 6 months, a year, maybe even 2 years, and you really held on. Someone really held on, I feel, for this person, because someone was very supportive. But you know, the doubt started to set in pretty quickly, because someone couldn't explain anything, couldn't help their partner to understand, which of course it's going to make us feel insecure, you know. And I think the longer that this person didn't communicate with you, someone felt very unloved, and very that they just didn't care anymore, and someone was going their own way. I really do feel you or your person really is going to decide in your near future that it's time to move on. It's time to stop waiting for your partner to find themselves. You know, yes, they probably are really genuinely struggling with something difficult, but if that's what journey their life is taking them on, it doesn't mean you have to go. And it doesn't mean that you have to sit and wait while they're on their journey of self-discovery. You have your own journey to go on. And I really do feel, I never would tell anybody what to do. You know, people do whatever they want, but I feel what the cards are saying is that I feel that it's that a lot of you are deciding that it's your time to go on your own journey. Even if it's in a completely different direction when without this person. This is your journey. The Hierophant, this is your spiritual journey. This is your journey in your life. This is your self-discovery. Because I feel like a lot of you you're done waiting. You've wasted enough time. You feel like you've gotten no answers still. You haven't, the communication hasn't developed. Again, this person still has their walls up, and definitely I feel someone was like, you know what, it's time, you know, you've been supportive to them, they should support you. And I feel, you know, I feel you're nurturing, you're like, you know what, I will just focus on my own journey, my own self-nurturing. And I feel that you're focused now on healing. I feel you're letting this person go. I do feel a lot of you are ready to walk away and leave this relationship in the past. I feel a lot of you have been waiting for this person to come around. You've been waiting. You haven't been pushing them away, and you haven't been begging them back. You were just very, very neutral. I'm really getting that with the Hangman. And you waited for this, and it never came. That speaking to you from the heart, it never happened, I feel. I'm sorry. Spirit, what is the Seven of Pentacles for Cancer's near future, please? Spirit, what is the Seven of Pentacles for Cancer's near future, please? You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Tower again. So yeah, I feel that a lot of you put an ending. You worked very hard at this. You put a lot into this. It became too much of a burden. It became very hurtful. And I feel what you were waiting for, expecting this, you gave up on expecting this. It became too much of a burden. It was the waiting. It was the wasted time. I think what was hard for a lot of you is that I feel that because you were so supportive to this person on their journey, it was like your journey stopped to the time you waited. And because you were supposed to be on a journey together with this person, being in a relationship, and they went off on a journey on their own. And I feel it, for some of you, maybe this person did really start to get over whatever they were getting over, and it was like they sort of were starting to develop a life and begin a life and grow a new life without you. And I feel, or your person felt this way. I do feel someone was overwhelmed with responsibilities. Maybe in your relationship there was a lot of responsibilities. Marriage is hard, finances are hard, paying bills are hard, raising kids it's hard. And I do feel like that's why we all, get to that point in our life where we do feel overwhelmed, and you just kind of want to, some people think like, wow, would it be easy if I just walked away? Not a lot of people take action on that. We're just like, hey, bye family, bye job, bye bills, and just leave everything behind, But I feel that's when people have that nervous breakdown, or depression causes that, or a midlife crisis. It's something, I feel that a lot of you are with someone who was it was the stress. Someone was very overstressed, and I feel it caused like an early midlife crisis, or it did cause someone to kind of sink into a depression and that withdrawal, and they just wanted to cut everybody out of their life and kind of start over. And I know that probably really, really hurts for someone to shut you out that you were in a relationship with and that you loved. But I feel a lot of you're very emotionally mature. I feel you supported this person even when it was hurting you, even when they shut you out, you still supported them for a very long time. But I do feel the cards are saying, or you just realize that's why it's coming out in the cards, that it's time to let go. And it is time to start your own journey. I really do feel that Spirit doesn't want to see your journey stop. Your life's journey, your soul's journey to stop. It's like you stopped living, waiting for this person to find their happiness, but what about yours? And I feel that this burden of pretty much just putting your life on hold, you put an end to even wanting this person to offer you anything anymore. That's over. And your burden is that was a burden on a lot of you, because you had to put your life on hold, kind of waiting for this person to figure things out on their own, because that's what they wanted to do, and figure things out what they wanted. And it was almost like, how can you still not know whether or not you want me in your life? You kind of made the decision for them, like, you know what? I'm not going to be in your life. I'm going to start my own life over, just like you did by yourself. And a lot of you, you're just definitely nurturing yourself. And I think that is good. I feel you're going to have some healing to do. But I feel you're completely confident in telling this person, because you never pushed them away before. You never threatened them. I feel you guys had fights about a lack of communication was the first thing. But then I do feel you guys did separate because you felt it was necessary. It was kind of like, I feel you kind of agreed on it, because the King and Queen of Swords both came out, that I feel like you both agreed to cut this off, to separate. But I feel that because someone wasn't communicating with you, it caused you to really, really pull back and sort of just start to give up on even the hopes. That's when I feel your person was kind of still hoping. They were still hoping that you'd give them this time, but you know what? I feel time kept passing. Time kept passing. This could be a couple years that time had passed, and you're like, what am I doing? Why this person is out living their life still, growing and searching for their happiness. I'm sitting here waiting for them to find their happiness, but I'm not happy. It's kind of like reality sort of set in, and you're like, here I am waiting for someone to offer me love when they're out going in a different direction. And I just feel a lot of you just sort of had this wake-up call, and I feel that's when you made the tough decision, like, you know what, I'm moving away from this person. And I feel like you ended that burden of putting your life on hold and waiting for them to come back. So Spirit, what advice do you have for Cancer, please? Spirit, what advice do you have for Cancer, please? Sun Goddess. I celebrate each sunrise and recognize the healing energies of the sun. So I always feel that this card is about feeling powerful. I feel you feel very, very at peace and empowered because you did everything you could, I feel, supporting this person, being very patient, being compassionate. But now it's you. It's like you set yourself free. You see how the dragon is just flying away. And I feel that you're actually enjoying yourself again now. You feel very free. Like I said, you're freed from the burden, but you're actually starting to live your life again. So a lot of you, or all of you who did go through this separation and maybe a divorce, who you were waiting for a very long time for someone to find themselves, I feel the person just sort of started to really grow their own life in a different direction, and a lot of you felt kind of left behind, and you're like, I'm waiting for you, you know, you're supposed to find your way back to me. I feel it really did shock a lot of you because you were certain that this person, when they found themselves, you would get back together, because I do feel that they did want that too for a long time, because I even did feel here that they were just wishing for you to understand, but I do feel too much time had passed. But I celebrate each sunrise and recognize the healing energies of the sun. So yeah, you're healing. I feel you are doing a lot of things outdoors, being very active, focused on your healing, but enjoying this journey that's just yours now. You know, it just shows her there by herself. You're really enjoying, I feel, well, you can finally enjoy now the fact that you're single because you're not waiting anymore. You set yourself free and you're just enjoying your life now and accepting that this journey you might be going on by yourself for a while. This might be a lone journey, but I feel that you are enjoying that. You feel very empowered because you let go. And you're no longer waiting for someone to find their way back to you. That's just not how you want to live your life. And I think you found your happiness, and I'm very, very happy for you. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this reading. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I'll be posting for you as often as I can. And if you did like it, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, Cancer.